So we're live twice, and sit back in my easy chair, just relaxing. And you can tell in the background that a lot of stuff is starting to kind of together for Hunter's Cabin. And put the lights back up. So that is going to be pretty good. So our haunted house is going to be up and going this Halloween. And well, Devil's Night. It looks like it's going to be rain on the Halloween night, so I think it's going to be an indoor haunted house again this year. And last year for Hunter's Cabin, we are going to bring back the haunted fireplace for you, and so everybody can see that. And then so far what I've done is I get it kind of all set up. And so anyhow, we are going to do a quick scan around the room. So I'll take my phone here, and we're going to take a quick scan around the room here, so that way you guys can actually see so far what's slowly come together. We put things together early, so that way, because of how busy I get and that kind of stuff, so that way I'm ready on time for Halloween night and haunted house, and we'll scan away. So you guys can see over there, and everything kind of coming together. A little bit up there, and so you guys can see the lights. See all the lights going up there? And so you guys can perfectly see how it is all coming together. Now we're gonna, so we get one more look at that guy in the corner. More dummies yet to come. So anyhow, we do have, so again, like I said, we do have a couple more stuffed dummies to do. And we'll see who we have following. Yep. Oh, okay, that's good. And so anyhow, again, we got some of the dummies put together. So there's some more yet going together. Probably we're looking at some of the other, we can doll up the actual 2 cabin rooms. Again, this is a haunted living room area. So again, the table itself is going to get a good clean up. That kind of stuff. So that way it is going to be really cabinish looking. And so far it is getting there. I got my easy. So anyhow, you guys can take a look at my easy chair, and so that way you guys can see the back of it, and my fold out chair. And so that way you guys can actually see my chair in the background. And we will actually do some, probably, again, these are Facebook ad icons that I'm using. I will get into some real paint, makeup paint, Halloween makeup. I can buy some of that. And I've got a real treat for you guys, because I am going to actually buy and send away for a very cool horror movie Halloween costume prop mask. So I'm not going to tell you which one it is, which is going to be addition that is going to be added into Hunter's Cabin. And so anyhow, the strobe light is tested out, ready to go as well. And so anyhow, it's coming along for another year. This is last year for the Haunted Hunter's Cabin theme. I still got to get the Haunted Hunter's Cabin sign up. Eventually, I am going also to buy some of the Halloween tape, like warning, caution, place is haunted. Probably going to crisscross the doors with certain sections of the room with it. Probably around the TV section. Now, it is a big night. Halloween night is also a big night for horror movies. You can hear kind of the sounds in the background, but that is, you can only hear the talking in the background. We can't actually physically show you the movie. Um, so, um, so again, a lot of the haunted houses this year is going to condense to YouTube. So again, will be pre-recorded for Twitch Dashboard TV. So that is really really cool. Um, Dashboard TV, Twitch kind of picks up basically whatever they feel like picking up when you load it up to their site, to your site there, and so luckily it's pretty good. Some go through, some don't, but that is okay. But at least they all go through up onto YouTube, no problem. And also too, this one is actually bandana is going to Cody Bell, and so anyhow, but my other ones like it. I put around the so far I put around the cabin theme, which is like kind of all the kind of the black and the red ones, to make it look kind of Halloween gothic-y and looking fun. So again, that way this one's put aside, but the other ones are kind of working around setting up couches and that kind of stuff too. So glad that so again, we had another successful good year of the Wiarton Rotary Village Fair. That won't be back again until August of next year, 2019. So, a little bit of events here and there. So again, they're back to the regular meetings and that kind of stuff too. And Friends of Rotary will join in with them on some of their meetings. I know I belong to Friends of Rotary, so I'll jump in on some of the meetings. We're only allowed to go to 10 meetings a year, and that within each year, in each membership pay up year. So we'll kind of stretch that out. Then we have our $10 socials and that kind of stuff too. So anyhow, so basically that's what's some of the upcoming stuff, so nothing more, I guess, until next year. And again, there's the odd few things that come up in between. Like again, the club has a big Friends of Rotary, and the Rotary has a big Christmas party around Christmas time, which is a really nice thing to go to. And that we buy tickets for and that kind of stuff. So again, like I said, that's closer to December. So again, we're finally getting into the fall. I think they help out too at the fall fair, which comes up in September. Now that is not a midway fair, by the way, guys. That is, I don't know, unless they started to bring a midway in. I don't know. Usually they don't bring a midway in for September fall fair. That's usually just a farmers market fall fair. That is like all just hay rides, horse and hay and buggy rides, and farm displays, tractors, that kind of stuff. Farm tools displays. Farmers show you how they clean their tools with Coca-Cola, can of Coke. So again, there's a lot of interesting things to see at that one. So again, it is probably the biggest corn sale day too. So. And that kind of stuff too. So that comes up in September. Then October month. Again, none of the main big events don't start up until the summer again. And so anyhow, so technically back here in Jokers on Duty, we are going to Halloween, Devil's Night, Halloween night. We're gonna bring in some party supplies. And that will, so we're gonna have a real blast with Halloween. Getting into the Halloween month when we get into the month of October. Again, like I said, Joker's on Duty Studio starts. Joker's on Duty Studio here, where my little office area is here, starts decorating early because on how busy sometimes I can get. I'm in and out a lot, and so that way I'm ahead of schedule and I'm on time. So that way I'm not doing anything in the last minute, so it's not a last minute rush job to try to get all the Halloween stuff out together and get it all up. So again, bit by bit, I start decorating bit by bit. So that way it is up by the time when actually the end of October hits, we're ready to go right into the haunted house. And that, so and other than that, last night I sat back, I watched all the Children of the Corn movies. Got every single one. They're kind of cool. There is actual classic slashers, horrors, and people like that on here that actually will showcase movies for you. I got to figure out how they do it without getting in trouble. Because if there is a way we can showcase movies just like they can, we do it. But we just don't want to take any chances, so we kind of leave that department alone. But yeah, so that's what I said. Because a lot of cool movies out there, a lot of classical ones. Even if you guys go on YouTube, there's a lot of old horror classical movies going way back to the 1930s and that kind of stuff too. Kind of cool ones. There's ones there I'm shocked. Ever since I became of age to watch horror movies, there was classical horror movies been out for years before I was even born. That I still have, that I'm catching up on, that I haven't seen it. My grandparents might have seen, or my dad might have seen, that are very old and classical. A lot of good ones, a lot of those, the best ones, the good ones on there on YouTube. So I kind of watch them as they come up. A couple Western, kind of mixed. There's kind of mixed Western horror movies. Like again, I know with YouTube there's a bit of a crossover, which is quite funny because YouTube has a bit of a crossover from horror movies to Western. I know the other day, what was it? I was watching Tommy Knockers on YouTube, and halfway through the movie, it changes over to Western. So I mean, all of a sudden the Western starts pushes its way into the seat. So the horror movie cuts off and crosses right over to a Western. This is what I said. Some of them are kind of, I guess, whatever studio network uploaded it weird. Again, there's Mr. Boogedy on YouTube, guys. You can watch. I've watched it a couple times. Really cool. I'm surprised Dave's still there. Bride and Mr. Boogedy, but I've been sitting back and I've been watching that. I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid, for years. I always loved that movie. Even though it's Walt Disney level, it is a cool movie. Another cool horror movie is The Stand. That is a big time horror movie, The Shining. I guess there's going to be a sequel coming out this year or next year of The Shining, I hear. But you know, a lot of cool, again, cool horror movies on that one. And so I just wanted to test out my live stream and see how I look sitting in my big green combat chair. And hunting, well, I guess you can call it a hunting chair. I lugged this thing all the way to the Rotary Village Fair. It's so grateful it survived and home again. Again, I bought it to sit down there and that kind of thing. I had a couple of good times to sit in it. But we got so busy up on my feet again. And so I finally get to actually relax and actually sit in my chair. And I still got to put my name on it. So if I take it away to an event or whatever, I got my name on it so that way they know it's mine. That way it doesn't get shuffled in amongst stuff or get lost or end up in the garbage. Because anything that is left at the fair that people lose at the fair, at the end of the fair when we're tearing down or taking down, all that stuff ends up in the garbage. So that's what I said. But and that kind of stuff, because there was a sweater that was left behind there and a pair of gloves that was left behind there, and almost ended up in the garbage. So I figured, hey, I take it home. Nobody was there to claim it, so it almost ended up in the garbage. So I didn't want to see a good sweater and gloves go to the garbage. But maybe one of the carnies left it behind. I don't know. I forgot it was there. Left without it. Possibility. And so again, those are just some of the updates. So if you guys go to any fair or whatever, if you're lugging around sweaters, gloves, do not lose them. Because if you lose them for good. Because when the fair cleans up, it cleans up. When they tear down, they clean up. Stuff goes to the garbage. That kind of stuff. So it's at the end of the fair, it is actually considered garbage. But other than that, it looks like my dinner's going to be a little bit late today, probably with the heat and that too. Because it's been hot, very bad today, and very hot out today, and that kind of stuff. And so anyhow, this was just a quick update. So I just wanted to show you a little bit on how we're getting started for this year's haunted house. It is coming together good. We are going to do sound effects because I do know that the sound effects alone, Dollar Store CD sound effects does work on it, or does actually work on here. We used sound effects last year. There was no issues with Facebook company with the sound effects. So sound effects are I guess are okay to be used on here. But again, I don't really. Again, for the sound effects, to play it safe, we're gonna pre-record on YouTube, and that kind of thing. We'll take our back doors and system again, and so that is what we have up for update for the month of October. Also here in Canada, there is what you call where's my flag? There we go. There is what you call the month of October. In October, the first weekend or second weekend of October is Thanksgiving here in Canada, in Ontario, and we will. I don't know if you want us to take a break or run the Thanksgiving show. We haven't decided yet. But for sure, there is going to be a birthday social, my 38th birthday social. So again, I'll probably look forward for that on YouTube. Be a social on Facebook, and then there will also be that night. There will be some fun party thing on YouTube, pre-recorded party on YouTube. So watch both and that kind of stuff, and. So that'd be really, really cool to see that. And that kind of stuff too. So again, I will probably bring in some supplies for that. Line up some type of Jokers on Duty film program for you for that. And then we got all of October, and that's the big Halloween month. That is there's not going to be so Halloween month. There's going to be Devil's Night. There's going to be Halloween night at the end of October. Comes up quick. So again, like I said, that is we're getting that into place. I've just got to make a few props. Again, like I said, I try to make my own props because I like to try to save money as much as possible. I kind of use what I got around the house to kind of build up the kind of the dudes, you want to call them, stuffed dummy dudes. I do have one that is going to be a couple in the works. I've got a Ghostbuster dude being made up. He is actually trying to see where I'm going to fit them in there. I also got the Hunter's Cabin sign that I really want, that I am going to get done. That I'm going to from last year. I'm actually going to kind of mark her outline. But my Ghostbuster dummy dude, I'm just not sure yet where I'm going to put him. So far, I'm working with this room here. So again, like I said, this room is coming together quite good for the haunted house part. And then also too, when I'm done this room, we are going to actually do up the other two rooms. So this is going to be the main living room of Haunted Hunter's Cabin. We are going to bring back the spooky haunted fireplace for you guys again. So again, watch for that. There will be the campfire. There will be the what you call YouTube campfire, and the haunted fireplace again. So again, crackling haunted fireplace again of Hunter's Cabin. So that is going to be on. Is going to come back around for the month of October to take us up to the month of October. So we're going to bring all that back. Chess game. We covered the chess game. That is fun, but we're strictly going to focus on the main haunted house part of Haunted Hunter's Cabin. So we are going to bring back, just to finish off our Haunted Hunter's Cabin series, we are going to bring back the haunted fireplaces for you guys, and that kind of stuff. So again, there is going to be that, and so slowly, bit by bit, we're gluing pieces together. It is going to be totally different. When we're on Facebook, everything, there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be a couple of nights where the haunted house is going to be authentically in the dark. I think we're going to allow a flashlight this time. Usually with Hunter's Cabin, no flashlights are required. We're not doing the night walk challenges anymore. We completed those. So again, that capture the flag game that everybody was loving. Again, we did a little bit of that. We didn't want to do too much of that because it requires outside live streaming and that kind of too at night at different hours after dark, and that kind of thing. So usually right after dark and that kind of thing. So and that kind of stuff too. So again, we didn't want to. We wanted to keep that as short as possible. If the weather is nice, we'll do an outside walk live stream on a Halloween night. Again, it looks like if the weather's going to be terrible this year, again, this is probably going to be the terrible year. Probably be raining, snowing, or doing something stupid out there. Then basically we're back. So if whatever the weather is going to be like Halloween night out here, we'll be back indoors here. So everything will be operating on live from inside. Joker's on duty headquarters here. So again, that's sticking to my feet. And so again, there's still a little bit more preparational work for the haunted house, and a couple of noticed in each corner, some of the dummies are always starting to come together quite well. The one in the corner here on the shelf with no feet. I don't think any of them have any feet, to tell you the truth. The other one over in the corner. So the two corn guys are on either side. We'll take one more look at those two dudes for you. Okay, there's corn dude one there, and you can see he's in that corner. And there's a dude over there, spooky dude over there, and and there's the corn dude too. So again, you guys can see him there. So again, a lot of these dummies are still being in the works. Just got to set up some room for another prop to come out. before Halloween night, anyways, or Devil's Night. So again, she's again, one string of lights is working on here. Again, the second string for some reason is not working. But again, it'll rotate itself through. We'll kind of boost that up a bit later. I'll cover that one. And so anyhow, I just wanted to do an update. And so things are coming together for the haunted house quite well, and for the live stream haunted house. And I hope everybody enjoys it this year. It'll probably be way better than it was last year. Again, it is going to operate totally different. Like I said, some nights it's probably going to be in the dark. Some nights, it is going to be, once everything's all set up, some of it will be magnetically in the dark. A haunted fireplace will be back, and we're looking good with sound effects. So I hope everybody enjoys this 2018 last year for Haunted Hunter's Cabin, and that. So I hope, and I thank you for everybody for tuning in. And this was your Jokers on Duty. Have a great day, live from Hunter's Cabin. Have a great day, guys. Bye.